Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to Learn Gujarati. I hope you guys are doing well. So, let's start with our today's session. My dear friends, in today's session, we will learn Gujarati alphabets. And as we know, this is part number 2. So, those who have missed part number 1, they can check my YouTube channel. So in these sessions, we are learning Gujarati alphabets. And as we know, like in previous session, we learned these all Gujarati alphabets, which are K, Kh, G, G, Ch, Ch. Okay. So today we will learn these all Gujarati alphabets, which are J, Z, T, Th, D, D, An, T, Th, D, D, N, P. So these all alphabets we will learn, we will understand, we will have some glimpse of it, like what exactly these alphabets are, and we'll learn how to write it. Okay, so let's start with J. J sounds like J as in jump, and we have couple of examples like jam, jeans. So as you can see, jump is very near to j. I mean, almost it's on j only. But if you see, jam and jeans are part of Gujarati Baraksari, which we will learn later as we discussed in session number 1. So, what we are going to learn in these sessions, we'll first finish Gujarati alphabets and then we'll move to the Gujarati Baraksari. So, make sure to subscribe my channel because this will be complete series of writing Gujarati. Okay, so we'll start with Gujarati alphabet, then we'll learn Gujarati Baraksari, the 12 forms of Gujarati alphabets, and then we will learn how to write. And today I will show you two tools which may helpful for you to writing Gujarati easily. I mean in terms of practices. Okay. Now let's see how to write J in Gujarati language. So to write J in Gujarati language, you have to draw a circle like this and stretch that line a bit and having one more round, and you have to finish that line like this. So if you observe, this j is having 6, you can see this 6 is in it. This is just I'm giving you some funny hits which may helpful for you when you are doing writing practices. So you can do like this also. You can write 6 first and then you can finish like this. So your j will be ready. But a traditional and real technique to write j is we should start with from this angle, a small circle, one more circle, and the j is ready. It's very easy to be honest, but it's all about practices, as I said. And like how we discussed in our previous session, that I have my WhatsApp and Telegram channel that you can refer. I'll keep sharing, worksheet for your practices purpose. Okay. On top of that, I'm going to share my website link from where you can download this all worksheet free. So for that, you just have to check my YouTube channel description box where I will put a website link, Telegram link, and WhatsApp link. Okay, so you can follow any of you can. Okay, now let's back to the next Gujarati alphabet. The next Gujarati alphabet is Z, and as an example, we have here zero, zoo, jula. These are examples of Z. If you notice, it's very near to J, but here we have more emphasis on H. So it's become Z like this. Okay. Now let's see how to write Z in Gujarati language. So to write Z, you have to draw a half circle, a line like this, and a curve line like this, and your Z will be ready. Okay. And if you observe, like just for funny hint, this look like a K. If you see, if I draw a straight line over here, so it's become our K. So what you can remind, I mean, you can refer just this line. If you blend like this, it will be your Z. So for example, this is my K. and this from these two angle, if I blend that into this kind of curve, so it will become my z. But here we need a straight line over here from this angle and one curve from the same angle, and your z will be ready. Okay, let me write it for you one more time. So a half circle and a line and a curve from the same angle. So this will become your Z in Gujarati. This is again a simple, but it's all about practices. The next one is T, which sounds like T in tuck. And if you see, more examples are top, tiffin, tomato. Okay, now let's see how to write T in Gujarati language. So, if you observe, T is nothing but a reflection of S. So, this is my T, and as we know, the S is look like this. Okay, and one more hint if I would like to give you is it's number 2 as well. But just all about that cow gap. So, in T, all times this both cow gap are both curve gap are similar, and your t will be ready. I think t is the easiest one. There is nothing much in this, quite simple for you guys. Okay, just do the practices, and this is the how you can learn Gujarati writing easily. Let me write it one more time for you. So this is my t is ready. There are two cows in opposite directions, and your t will be ready. The next one is t. So there is no English equivalent for t, but here we have couple of examples which may helpful for you. So to understand how it pronounced. So here we have thandu, which means cold, thapko, which means scolding, then thandai. Thandai is nothing but a traditional cold drink which we made during Holi and summer. So these are examples of th. Now let's see how to write th in Gujarati language. So to write th, we simply have to draw a S, and the last that cow we have to finish in a circular mode, and see your th is ready. An S and a circular, that circle to be finished, and your th is ready. This is really easy. If you practice this all Gujarati alphabet using couple of tricks, it will be easy for you to do practices as well as proper way of writing. So let me write it one more time for you. This is S and your th is ready. This is, sorry, this is S, and the second curve you have to finish in a circular way, and your th will be ready. Okay guys, the next one is the, which sounds like the as in duck. All right, and if you see a couple of examples in that, drum, as we know it's a musical instrument. Door, a door, it's a common object. So this how we can have examples of the. The is again very easy to write, in Gujarati language. If you see, it's nothing but a s. Okay, let's see how to write the in Gujarati language. So as we know, the is nothing but a s. So simply you have to write S, and this is your D. This is your D in Gujarati language. Okay, and once we finish this all Gujarati alphabets, then we'll jump into the how to write couple of words, then your name, full sentences. This is what practices we are going to do in future. So stay tuned and subscribe my YouTube channel for whole journey. The next one is the. So there is no English equivalent for the, but if we see couple of examples like dol, a traditional Indian drum, dilu, which means loose. So this is how you can pronounce the. Okay, now let's see how to write the in Gujarati language. So to write the, what you can do is, if you remember our t, same you have to do, but that second cow you have to make it little bit bigger. Just we can cover this small circle inside it, and if you see, your d is ready. So d is nothing but our t, and the second cow we have to stretch a bit and then round. See, your dough will be ready. So this is how basic hints I'm trying to give you, the way it make your work easy while you are doing practices. Okay, let me write the dough one more time for you. So we will draw a T. Second cow will be bit more larger, and will keep that small circle inside it, and your D will be ready. Next one is ana. So there is no English equivalent for ana. It sounds like ana, it's very near to na only, but in certain ways, like when we write some words or will use some phrases in Gujarati, this ana is very particular about it. For example, Ganesh ji. So if you see, when we are writing in English, we are using an, but when we are writing in Gujarati, we'll write ana, and we pronounce as well like Ganesh ji, not Ganesh ji. Okay, it's Ganesh ji, not Ganesh ji. So that kind of certain words, phrases, or sentences, ana is being used. Let's say one more example, money. Okay, money means jam. Okay, money means that jam. So money, when we write in English, if you see, we are using ni, means money, but when we pronounce as in Gujarati language, we'll pronounce money, not money. Even when we write, we'll write money. Okay, not money. So this is how, just giving you glimpse of difference between ana and na. Okay, now let's see how to write ana in Gujarati language. So my dear friends, if you have observed, ana is having small g. If you remember our previous session, we learn about ka, kha and ga. You remember the ga? So that ga will write in a small way, okay, and will come cover it with a chair. So this is chair of ga, and your ana will be ready. Okay, what I am doing is, I'll write a small ga, and I'll ask ga to sit on chair. Okay, this is his chair, and your ana will be ready. This is all funny hits. When you are doing practices, it may helpful for you. This is only reason I'm just making these things easy for you in a way. Okay, let's try one more time. Ana, it's nothing but a small g, and we'll cover this g with a chair. This is, chair looks like this, so this is ana. So our ana will be ready. Okay, let's try one more time. Okay, your ana will be ready. And don't worry about practices. As I said, I'll share worksheet book in my WhatsApp channel, in my Telegram channel, and as well as in my website. This is completely free for you. You no need to pay anything for that. Okay, the next one is the. There is no English equivalent for the. It's sound like the. Okay, and if we see examples, taru, which means your, tame, which means you in a respectful way. Okay, taru means your, tame means you in a respectful way. Now let's see how to write to in Gujarati language. So again, to is nothing but a vertical line, a horizontal line, and a curve, and your to is ready. Easy, no? Let's see. A vertical line, a horizontal line, and a curve. and your the is ready. It's very simple. Okay, just what you have to do is practices, practices, and practices. The next one is th, which sounds like th as in thunder. And if we see more examples, which are thank you and thali. Thali means a big plate with various Indian foods. So this is how th is pronounced. Now let's see how to write th in Gujarati language. So if you remember the two, like this is how I am writing two, and I'll have a small curve over here. So if you see, it's look like U. This is U, okay, but having a small tummy, and we'll finish a curve over here and a round. Not no need to complete this round or this round. This both will let it be open as in curve, okay, and your third will be ready. So if you observe, it's quite near to U of English alphabet, and we are having some curves on top side and one more curve on right bottom side. Okay, let me write it down one more time. So this is your third, a curve circle having a little bit tummy U and a vertical line with finished another curve on right bottom side. Okay, and your third will be ready. Okay, this is you have to do it like this, and your third will be ready. Guys, this practice is when you are doing in a worksheet paper, while after printing, so that will be more easier for you, because I'm doing this all year by using my mouse and this digital board. That's why it's not giving me a proper maybe curve and all, but when you are doing in paper, it will give you accurate results. So this is all about practices, so don't worry about that. The next one is the. So there is no English equivalent for the again. Let's have a couple of examples. Divas means day, Dimag means mind. So these are examples of the. Now let's see how to write the in Gujarati language. So to write the is nothing but a two half circle. See, and your the is ready. Okay, and if I want to give you another hint, you can see this is your English alphabet E. This is English alphabet E. So this two portion, if we make it curve, our the will be ready. In English, what we are doing is this line we are drawing straight. So instead of that, here we are doing to cow, and our the will be ready. But this is just for your hint purpose. While you are writing E, you can simply, while you are writing the, you simply need to join two different cows like this. This is your the, okay, which is very near to E, but it's having a sharp curves, okay, like this. Okay, so your the is ready, and it's really simple to write. The next one is the. Again, there is no English equivalent for the. Okay, and if you see examples, dhan, which means wealth, dhamal, which means fun and excitement, and let's see how to write the in Gujarati language. So just observe my cursor, because in the we'll start this first curve in this angle, and again a second curve, but in a normal angle and a vertical line. Okay, now if you see, you must have a question like what is the difference between g and the, because if you have noticed, both are almost looking same. So let me give you difference. Now this is the. Now we are writing g. It's almost same, but in the we'll have the first curve opening in this angle, but in G, both curves angle are similar facing. Only with G, this top curve we are stretching on a open side, like in this way. Okay, hope you are getting me. So this is the, and this is G. So only difference is about opening curve. Okay, only difference is about opening curve. Okay, let me do it one more time. This is the, and for G, both this curve angle are on a same position. No need to do anything, but only with the, we have to open a face like this, then it will look like a real the. Okay, and if you see here, this angle and this angle, this is the only difference between the and g. Okay, there is more difference in terms of pronunciation, in terms of Gujarati words and phrases, but for this kind of similar alphabets, I'll have a session on a separate, like a separate session on this kind of Gujarati alphabets. Don't worry about that. Just for now, just get idea about how to write such a Gujarati alphabets, and your all doubts I'll clear. And meanwhile, if you have other doubts regarding this Gujarati alphabets, feel free to submit in comment box. I'll definitely come up with solutions and I'll give you reply on that. The next one is na, which sounds like na as in number. And if you see, more examples are like Namaste, which means hello, greeting. Navratri is a Gujarati festival. Now let's see how to write na in Gujarati language. Okay, if you have remembered the, what we did, we draw a vertical line, then a horizontal line and a curve, correct? And our the is ready. Same way, but if you finish this curve in a circle, your na will be ready. Okay, okay. Let me draw it one more time for you. How we draw, how we write the, a vertical line, then a horizontal line and a curve. And if we finish this curve as in circle, our na will be ready. This is really easy. So my dear friends, if you see, most of the Gujarati alphabets are very easy to write. Okay, just all about tricks and techniques. The next one is P. P sounds like P as in pajamas. And if you see other examples, Pita, which means father, Pani, which means water, Pankhi, which means bird. Okay, these are examples of pa. Now let's see how to write pa in Gujarati language. We'll start with a small cow, a straight line, and here we'll make a cow again, and again a straight line, a vertical line, and we'll finish with a cow, and your pa will be ready. I think this is again easy only. If you observe, in pa we have u. So this is our U of English alphabet. This is U of English alphabet. The thing we need to take care over here is this and this line should be straight. Here we have slightly curve and here we'll have a slightly curve. Because if you increase this part, let me show you. If you increase this part, like you are trying to make a tummy on paw, if you will do like this, it will be your year. This year we will learn in next session, but just to give you a glimpse, pa and year are very near. If you draw a if you draw a straight line, it will be your pa, and if you give tummy to paw, it will be your year. So this is just a funny hits. This is how my way to teach all Gujarati alphabets. Hope this will make your work easy while you do practices. Keep all these things in your mind. These small hints I'm just trying to give you, like in a way which really makes your practices easy. Okay guys, still feel free to give me any feedbacks, any suggestion in my comment box. I'll definitely come up with those solutions. Now, as I told you in starting of this video, that I will show you two tools which make your work easy in terms of writing Gujarati language. So let's see how to use this both the tools. So the very first website is easygujaratytyping.com. Now I'm writing something over here. You simply need to write like how you are writing in message language. So let me try with ko. So if I type ko, it is giving me k. This is a form of that 12 versions of Gujarati alphabet, which means Baraksari. But what I need is ko. So when I press backspace, okay, it will give me a drop down box from where I can select which version I want. So I want ka only, so I will select ka and press enter. Now for ka we can type kha, but here if you see it's giving me kha. Again I'll press backspace and I'll choose kha. Now ga. Okay, then gha, it's giving me gha, so I'm selecting gha. Okay, so this is how you can do practices for writing from the system. Okay, so this is website number one. Now let me show you website number two, and we will do practices using this tool only, but maybe in upcoming, in future session. Because first of all I want to make sure you guys to finish Gujarati alphabets, then Gujarati Baraksari, and then we will do typing practice over here. Okay, now let me show you tool number two. So this is second tool. Don't worry about links that I will put in our description box. From there, you can open both the links and can use both the tools. Okay. Now this is again very easy. You simply have to give focus on this message box, and you can simply, click over here. Ka, then kha, ga, the, sorry, ga. Okay, na, cha, cha, ja. Now, if you see, to work with Gujarati Baraksari, let's say I'm removing this all. Now, instead of ka, I want to write ka. So, what I need to do over here is, this is ka. Now, I need ka. So, if you see here, my cursor. So, here I'm clicking on this. It will become my ka. Now, instead of ka, if I want key, so this will become my key. Now I want uh, key. So there is difference in key. If I write key double e, so I have to go with this key. But if it is ki key, then I have to select this one. Okay, this is called raswai and dirghai, but it will take time, more time for you guys to understand, and I don't want you guys to confuse more, so I'm going slowly. But we'll learn all these techniques and in Gujarati Baraksari session. Now, this is just a glimpse of both the tools. So while you do practices, you can try these tools as well. Thank you so much, my dear friends, to watching this video. I hope you guys enjoying all my videos and learning Gujarati very well. Subscribe my YouTube channel to keep learning Gujarati language. Share it with your friends and family so they can also learn Gujarati. And in upcoming video, next video, we'll finish all the Gujarati alphabets in consonant. Then we'll start vowels. After that, Gujarati, Baraksari, and so on. Till then, take care. Jai Shri Krishna.